Right-click detection is a subject I really wish I covered earlier. So, I have 3 carrots on sticks. Now there are other ways to do this other than using carrots on sticks, but they are extremely clunky and inefficient. So I'm going to be teaching you this method. So if I hold this carrot on a stick that says 1, and if I right-click with it, it's going to say hi 1. If I hold the one that says 2, and I right-click, it's going to say hi 2. And same with the 3. The cool thing about this though is that you can also put it in your offhand. If I right-click, don't lose all trust for me, it still works. If I right-click with my offhand, it says hi 1, same with this one, hi 2, and this one, hi 3. If I hold them both, let's clear the chat, you can see it actually says them both, which is fantastic. So this can work in either hand, and it uses 4 command blocks for each one, and then an extra command block just to finish off the detection system. And then I've got these impulse command blocks which actually give me the carrots on sticks in the first place. Okay, so how does this work? We add a scoreboard objective, which is a stat, use item carrot on a stick. Now, when you right click while holding a carrot on a stick, it counts as being used. Therefore, every time we hit that right click button, an invisible score will go up. Let's add a repeating command block that has a say command for everyone who has right-clicked at least once. Okay, so we have our carrot on a stick in our hands, let's right-click. And as you can see, our chat gets spammed. Our right-click score is 1. Let's keep increasing it. It's just going to keep increasing. Our chat's just getting spammed all the time. How do we reset it? Well, that leads us to the next step. Not a problem. Let's add in this chain command block, which sets our right-click score to 0 as soon as it runs that say command, if applicable. So our score starts off at 0, then we right-click and it becomes 1, hence the repeating command block will execute, followed by the chain command block which will set our score back to 0, so the cycle can only repeat once we right-click. Let's give this a spin. Yay, it only says it once. Okay, so what if we wanted to use custom carrots on sticks to execute different commands as I showed at the beginning of this video? Well, first of all, we need to actually give ourselves the carrot on a stick. Now we're going to give these an arbitrary tag. If you don't know how to use these, then I've done a tutorial on these in the past, which you can check out with the link in the description. How does a system differentiate between different carrots on sticks with different arbitrary tags? Well, there's this Scoreboard Players Tag function which we've talked about in a video in the past. Now on the end of this we're going to add an MBT tag, selected item, and we're going to make sure that this selected item matches the arbitrary tag that we used to give ourselves the carrot on a stick. Therefore, wherever we're holding it, it will tag us with this new tag so long as we have this particular carrot on a stick in our main hand. Let's test our theory. So here we have a give command which is going to give ourselves a carrot on a stick with a tag of right-click 1B. Let's do that. This command says if we are holding that item that has a tag of right-click 1B, it will give us a tag RH1. And then this say command above is if we have a tag of RH1, then it's going to run a say command saying the player is holding the rod. Okay, so let's hold the rod. And as you can see, it's detected that we are holding the rod. However, if we click away, as you can see, we still have the tag. So in order to remove it, all we have to do is go Scoreboard Players Tag @all remove RH1. Okay, so it's only going to be when we are holding the rod that this text will spam us. But there is one minor problem. This system doesn't detect items in your offhand. No worries, we just need to add an additional Scoreboard Players Tag add, but we need to tweak that MBT data. So we're going to go inventory, have our square brackets, slot -106B. That means anything in your offhand. Let's move on. So now you know how to detect if a player is right clicking with a carrot on a stick and what kind of carrot on a stick they're holding. How do we combine this knowledge? Let's detect what kind of carrot on a stick they're holding. Let's have our selected item tag and our inventory tag to tag the player. Our next command is going to be the command that activates if they have that command and they've right clicked. So combining those things into the requirements of one player. Following that, we remove the tag and reset their score. And that's it, that's all you need to know. If you ever want to add another carrot on a stick, just take those 4 command blocks, and copy them over, but make sure the red command block always gets run last. Change the numbers from a 1 to a 2 or the next number up, and you're done. Still confused? Let's recap. Give the player a carrot on a stick with an arbitrary tag, in this case right click 1B. Then we detect if it's in their main hand and give them a tag, then detect if it's in their offhand and give them a tag. If they have right clicked and they have that special tag, it's going to say hi, and then we're going to remove that special tag. Rinse and repeat for all other carrots on sticks that you want to add, but make sure at the end of the chain you always reset their score. So thanks everyone for watching this tutorial on right click detection. I hope you understand. If not, check out the tutorials page in the link in the description. But for now, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care.